This is Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns. He is guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit the piece of shit. Before I begin, I'm gonna show you all the pedophiles, sex offenders, sex slave traffickers, drug traffickers, and the ones that are guilty of homicides and attempted homicides in Napanee with and for your local Ontario provincial police, criminal cops, criminal doctors, human trafficking, identity thefts, frauds, drug trafficking, drug lacing, sex slavery, pedophiles, stalking, murderers with and for the cops, and criminal fucking doctors in Napanee, Ontario. Dale Harlick. He is a lowlife that is aiding OPP for drop charges. He's guilty of attempted murder on me, identity theft with the intent to commit. He is now a fucking rat informant, the lowlife. And he is also my cousin. Blair Frederick Hardy. He is guilty of identity theft. He's guilty of criminal stalking. He is a meth trafficker, and he's guilty of multiple murders for the cops. He is a piece of shit lowlife. Mr. Child Groomer and Stalker, Raymond LeBlanc. Each and every one of these bastards need to be found. Bert the Hitman fucking hustler. This piece of shit actually thinks that he used to play for the Philadelphia Flyers and Hartford Whalers. He's Robert Lucas, sex slave. He is a meth head and he is obsessed, stalking, fucking lowlife. Along with this piece of shit, Brandon Berry. Each and every one of these lowlives are OPP accomplices, drug-fed, money-paid pieces of shit who they are charging $22,000 to have arrested because they are accomplices to the cops. Mr. Bill Waldridge, Bill Coolidge, Bill Della Rosa, both sex slave traffickers. He used to stalk your kids in Napanee for OPP sex slavery for the ex-chief or commander. Another picture of the bastard. Lives at 149 Center Street North, Old Boomhauer House. He is guilty of killing my mother as well, too, stalking her. These are all bastard lowlives in Napanee who are guilty accomplices, co-offenders with the ex-OPP chief or commander before he left Napanee. 2019, he had me shot. Staff Sergeant, years 2019, 2021, kidnapping and sodomy, sex assault. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward. Spencer Mills, 14716, Robert Kane, 7224, Stacy, a mental health worker that was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS, Shelley Hafner, kidnapping, May 27, 2021, and attempted murder. Dr. Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors who are criminally negligent, involved and very seriously dangerous and do not give two fucking shits for life, who are criminally negligent and guilty of medical blacklist and file falsifications, discriminations, false charging to cover up their crimes, and attempted murder with intent to commit and cover up. Dr. Margie V, aka Tatiana V, name and file falsifier, the one that done that to get me discriminated against, medical blacklister. Her real name is Tatiana Vakadinovic. She is girlfriend. She is the girlfriend to Stacy, AMHS now. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Waldron, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. McGregor, ex-CEO Cubby Duck, and patient relations are all on OPP payroll or all criminally negligent involved in covering up their crimes with and for Bill Wooldridge, or the one known as Bill Wooldridge, the one that has the many alias names: Blair Frederick Gerbler fucking Hardy, Dale Hartwick, Harry Hartwick, Tony Hearns, Bert Hustler, Raymond LeBlanc, Robert Barry, his boyfriend Robert, Jason Gimpy Two-Step Van Alstyne, guilty of identity theft with the intent to commit identity disability and insurance fraud. OPP number one fucking crackhead, crack-fed, low-life piece of shit inbred, who is guilty of selling laced fentanyl between Napanee and Kingston and causing murders and overdoses. He is the one doing it. Being made to look and covered up as just addicts that got bad drugs. Robert Barry, he is a sex slave trafficker. He is a fucking serial killer. He is a truck driver and a fucking serial killer. He is very dangerous and lives on Bridge Street in Napanee, bald, glasses, crowbar, mustache, and approximately 70 fucking years old, that lives in Martin's old building or the trap house on Bridge Street. Tyler Teabag Lake, he is guilty of killing my dog Runt in March of 2023. He's guilty of brain injuring me, torture, crimes against me. They all are all guilty of murders and attempted murder. Bill fucking Wooldridge, or whatever his name is, Bill Wooldridge, Bill Cooldridge, Bill Delarosable, Stephen Mavis, James Bubbles, Robert Cross are his alias names. Guilty of criminally stalking my mother, causing her death. He was calling my mother Mom. He thinks that he and I were switched at birth. He believes that he is my dad. He thinks that he is Harry Potter as well. He is guilty of criminally stalking my mother, and he is guilty of causing her death, murdering her with intent, December 20th, 2020. Almost 4 years to the day. And this piece of shit is still walking free conveniently because he did it for Spencer Mills 14716, and he did it for Stacy, mental health worker, because they told him that me and him were switched at birth, and they told him that he is my dad and all the other bullshit lies. And because he is so fucking psychotic, because he is an inmate escapee walk away, whether from be prison or a psych ward, he is still very fucking nuts. He is a heroin addict. He has been caught having oral sex with teenagers in his front driveway on Center Street. He is a pedophile, sex offending piece of shit. Each and every one of these bastards named are on the sex offender registry list. Each and every one of them are OPP, sex slave traffickers. I was sold to Blair Hardy from one Spencer Mills for my identity theft, for torture, for framings, and for murder. And I will not be fucking proven wrong. I've been medically blacklisted and prevented help for 5 fucking years, while criminal doctors, criminal cops in Napanee, and others are getting away with what they've gotten away with on me. I am also the end of my bloodline too, so they are guilty of attempted murder and murder on the Wood bloodline for doing this to me, for revenge, retaliation, for me speaking of their human trafficking into homeless exploitation for the monetary gain out of the Morning Star mission, and the possible money laundering that was taking place through coldest night of the year. As a result, because of me speaking of it, I became a target. I was shot by the ex-OPP chief, and then all of a sudden his gang stalking, low-life, junkie fucking pieces of shit came on and started their crimes against me. along with the fucking cops stalking me, preventing arrest on anybody because they are criminally involved with them all. When people disappear in Napanee or anywhere else, it is OPP, whether the ones named are with Napanee or not. They are still criminally negligent involved. They are still guilty of murders and attempted murder on me, on my mother, on my dogs as well. Through their low-life fucking junkie bastards who they charge $22,000 to have arrested. But then again, so do cops and so do doctors. I have been seriously fucking mutilated. I have been seriously deformed, and there is nothing I can do about it. If I want to get medical help, I need to go either to Quebec down east or to Manitoba before that happens because of Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic. I am a fucking Canadian citizen and I can't even get medical help in my own fucking province because of a piece of shit doctor who is nothing more than a criminal serial killer working with for OPP and covering up crimes for herself, for cops, her girlfriend, and for low-life fall-down fucking junkies who work with and for the police. When people disappear, families are murdered and missing, it is the cops that are committing these crimes, and it is doctors who are covering these crimes up. They are forcing forced suicides, they are committing homicides, they are committing drug-lacing murders, they are committing false arrests to get pictures, prints, and signatures so they can frame their victims, so they could fuck them over, so they could commit identity thefts on them with wanted inmate escapee low-life pieces of shit. Congratulations, you fucking garbage. Hiding out these fuckers for 5 years, surrounding me, hands on guns, and blaming me for the crimes that you are fucking guilty of along with the hospital. As I said, when people disappear, it is through these dangerous motherfucking cops. It is through their pieces of shit doctors above law. And I do not care because of the crimes that they are guilty of. They need to be locked up. In one way or another, I will sue them to kingdom fucking come. One way or another, I will sue them to kingdom fucking come. Nobody can be arrested, and I am going through this looking like Jason Gimpy, Two-Step Van Alstyne, Dale fucking Hartwick, Tony Hearns, and a lot of other ones, which I can certainly 100% prove. While my face is being fucking numbed, my head is being numbed, my body's being mutilated. I taste piss and shit going through my face and my mouth all the time. When I eat, my food goes to the right side of my body. I've been mutilated. My lungs and my kidneys are totally fucked on me. No feeling in my head whatsoever, having tubes coming out from my chest, through my throat, my neck, going up to the back part of my head. No surgeries either, and all of this started after I was shot. I was made homeless and made to move to Kingston for a full fucking year to live on the streets because the hospital in Napanee did not want me going there. They were afraid that I might need medical help and I would end up having to go there, allegedly. Blair Hardy and the rest of these fucking lowlives are nothing but fall down pieces of shit. How many murders have they actually committed for OPP? How many lives have you actually destroyed fucking for innocent people's lives? How many have you actually destroyed? OPP, Spencer Mills, and the rest, you fucking lowlives. You are terrorists. You think you are the law. You think you are above the law because you have a badge. Poor, homeless, elderly, disabled. I would be very seriously careful around the police. And I would be very seriously careful around the ones that I just showed. Bill Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake. If you see the one known as Bill Wooldridge hanging out around Prince Charles School, know that he is there looking to fuck your kids. He lives at 149 Center Street North. He is now bald, glasses, and he thinks that he is fucking Harry Potter along with being my dad, and I am no relation to the piece of shit. Congratulations, you fuckers. Right now, from that tube I have in my throat, I have nothing but air going through my head, and my full right side of my head, or whatever, right in here, is completely and totally numb in my temple area and all the way back. And my face is totally fucking numb, and there is not a damn thing I could do. If I could go to a hospital, but I don't have the money to go to Quebec, and I don't have the money to go down east, and I don't have the money to go to Manitoba just to get fucking find out. So you assured your crimes, OPP. You assured this against me, Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, and the rest of your fucking lowlife, so you cannot touch. Be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none. And I did not come on here just to curse and swear, and I did not come on here to whatever. I came on here to show pictures and to show others of very seriously dangerous police, very seriously dangerous doctors, and very seriously dangerous accomplices in Napanee who cannot be arrested. So beware of this. OPP is turning their drug-fed, money-paid pieces of shit into serial killers, knowing that they can commit murder and still get drop charges, immunity, and get free drugs from them. Luckily, Robert Kane is a drug cop, and he has access to all of the drugs that he needs for their, which they will probably be getting about 2:30 in the morning. They'll be getting delivery, their crack, their meth, their fentanyl, their heroin, and their speed for Dale Hartwick and Tony Hearns. The meth, the crack, the fentanyl for Lake, Hustler, Van Alstyne, LeBlanc, and the rest of the fuckers who sit around injuring me. Even because of me, when I was shot with R&M. I was tagged by OPP, and OPP are also guilty of putting illegal prisoner tracking on innocent victims to fuck them over with wanted inmates, i.e. Bill Waldridge, i.e. Stephen Mavis, and the rest of the fucking bastards. You speak OPP crimes. Expect your parents to be killed. Expect your animals to be killed. Expect to be lied about. Expect to be injured, tortured, go through full identity theft, to be trafficked, framed, and murdered possibly. Expect to not have any medical treatment or help. Expect your legal, medical, and human rights to be taken from you while you are being prevented from getting help, so these bastards can take your life, and they will do it and get away with it. I am and my mother are proof of it. And every single fucking word I have said, I can prove 100% plus what I have proven already.